what I should probably say, since we probably should have said this earlier too, but I'll just say it now. Unfortunately, the person who was supposed to help us talk about the differences between Hearts and Hearts R couldn't show up tonight, so we're gonna have to axe that.
What we can tell you though, obviously 3D graphics, and I think all of the because I don't think the story was voice acted.
I think it had some voice acting, but not a lot.
Some voice acting, yeah. The rest of it, of the game, the entire game has been voice acted in the Hearts version. I don't know if they re-recorded everything or just re-record or just record the stuff they didn't do and just kept the other stuff. But
Right.
so yeah, unfortunately, we can't tell you too much about it. What we can tell you is the stuff we've talked about in news, like the cameo with Hubert and Pascal,
And they're dressed up like Toro and Kuro for some fucking reason.
right? And the costumes having Hyogi cut-ins,
Yeah, just
the inclusion of they're not really include. It's not new, but like I think they also had dual Hyogis.
I
Some
think some,
some
I
of them,
think, yeah.
yeah. So that's kind of cool. Carry over from Rebirth and Exilia too.
Yeah, but
But
the person who could really like help us get in depth with the plot and a lot of other things could not make it. So sorry if this episode is a little lackluster as a result of that.
yeah, and of course, there's always the opportunity of him coming of returning to it if we ever need to.
Right.
And of course, if any of these games that are Japan only come out, obviously we'll be talking about them again.
Of course.
But
We'll get at it.
right, weren't we also gonna talk about Radiant 3 again since I'm not the only one who's played it now?
uh yeah, I think so.
Or at least go into more
Well, we
detail
still have
on
to
it.
do Radiant 2 though.
I know, I'm just thinking
G-
ahead because I've got the list. We're actually getting close to wrapping up the Tales games.